Welcome to Final Whistle Football News, the home of daily football and transfer updates. Subscribe now and join the community of true football lovers. Never miss a moment from the beautiful game. My first news is Manchester United icon backs Rashford to succeed at Barcelona. He's a phenomenal footballer, having fallen out of favour at Manchester United under Ruben Amorim. Marcus Rashford left the club this summer to join Barcelona. The 27-year-old forward has arrived on a season-long loan deal with a non-mandatory buy clause worth €30 million. While Rashford showed glimpses of his quality during pre-season, he has yet to make a notable impact since the actual campaign began last month. Nicky Butt tips Rashford for success at Barcelona. Despite his slow start, though, Manchester United icon Nicky Butt has tipped Rashford to succeed during his time at Barcelona. Speaking to Manchester Evening News, the former Red Devils midfielder stated that the England international has the quality needed to make a big splash during his time in Catalonia. "I've just got a sneaky feeling he's just going to blow it away, I really do. Because I've known him since he was 7, 8, 9, he's got such natural ability," Butt said. Having fallen out of favour at Manchester United under Ruben Amorim, Marcus Rashford left the club this summer to join Barcelona. The 27-year-old forward has arrived on a season-long loan deal with a non-mandatory buy clause worth €30 million. While Rashford showed glimpses of his quality during pre-season, he has yet to make a notable impact since the actual campaign began last month. Nicky Butt tips Rashford for success at Barcelona. Despite his slow start, though, Manchester United icon Nicky Butt has tipped Rashford to succeed during his time at Barcelona. Speaking to Manchester Evening News, the former Red Devils midfielder stated that the England international has the quality needed to make a big splash during his time in Catalonia. "I've just got a sneaky feeling he's just going to blow it away, I really do. Because I've known him since he was 7, 8, 9, he's got such natural ability," Butt said, talking about the Englishman's recent dip at Manchester United, but stated that the forward was thinking a little too much about what was going wrong, which hampered him. He was coming and he had loads of hype around him with all the good stuff he was doing off the pitch as well. "And I think Marcus was then thinking too much about his game, and I think that's what's killed him," said Butt, "but now going to Barcelona, I've just got a funny feeling that he'll do really well." The former midfielder also went on to state that the ship had sailed as far as Rashford's time at Manchester United was concerned and insisted that there was nothing wrong with him moving on. Amorim left feeling blue. For someone who needed a fast start to the new Premier League campaign, Ruben Amorim has overseen just one win from Manchester United's first 4 games. The Portuguese coach will be given time to get things right after United spent big on a new attack in the summer, but this was not a Derby Day performance which will live long in the memory, and few left an impression in their rivals' backyard. United may have spurned a flurry of good opportunities in the final 15 minutes to bump their stats, but the game was already done as a contest. And more concerningly, they were shoddy in defense, and midfield still looks an area of concern. Per Opta, this is now United's worst start to a league season since they also mustered 4 points from their opening 4 games back in the 1992-93 campaign. And after spending more than £200 million this summer, it feels like we still have more questions than answers when it comes to Amorim and this Manchester United team. Foden back on song. Foden has made a habit of scoring in Manchester derbies. But his 7th in as many fixtures could be his most important yet if it turns out to be the start of a renaissance for the influential attacking midfielder, who has not hit top form for club or country for quite some time. The fact that his goal here was his first since January tells the story. A return to form would be most welcome for Guardiola, who has seen his all-conquering team turn mortal before his eyes over the last 12 months. Following Kevin De Bruyne's removal from the City throne this summer, the previously formidable former champions have a vacancy for a new kingpin. Foden, though always influential in his own right, had long been touted as De Bruyne's natural successor. He and City will hope Sunday's latest derby moment will turn out to be the prelude to that. A tale of 2 keepers. The talk in the build-up of this was largely over who would start in goal for both teams. And while Gianluigi Donnarumma and Altay Baynder not the nod between the sticks, only one is likely to stay there. Donnarumma is widely regarded as one of the world's best keepers and arrives at the Etihad off the back of conquering Europe with Paris Saint-Germain. He is elite right now, as he showed with his fine save to thwart Bryan Mbeumo in the second half, whereas Baynder was signed 2 years ago primarily as a deputy. Sen Lamens, United's newly acquired keeper, is seen as a player capable of growing into the club's next number one. Amorim decided against handing the highly rated 23-year-old Belgium prospect a baptism of fire in the derby despite the fact Baynder has never really convinced when playing in place of the erratic Andre Onana. But like Donnarumma for City, expect Lamens to be drafted in as United's new number one sooner rather than later. Sesko and co fail to fire. On an afternoon where City's attackers dazzled, 2/3 of United's new-look frontline were forced to feed off scraps until the dying embers of the game. While we've seen little of Benjamin Sesko since his big-money arrival, Bryan Mbeumo, and the injured Matheus Cunha, have already shown enough in glimpses that they can improve United's record in front of goal, and the Cameroon star was unfortunate not to find the net with a fine volley on the hour. From Haaland's dominance to Pep's tactical brilliance, the Manchester derby was a clear statement from City. What impressed you most, City's control or United's collapse? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more football breakdowns every week. See you in the next one.